Good day, everyone. Today we are looking at first order differential equation. First order differential equation. Now, a differential equation is an equation that expresses an explicit or implicit relationship between a function of y and t. Now, what this is saying is that if, for example, you have dp dk, this means a function of p and k. If you have the n, the l, this is a function of n and l. And the way you can write this is by saying p of f of k. You see that? When you want to write it in form of equation, then this one that is m and l is p is n is f of l. So if I have dy dt, so if I want to write this in a function or an equation, this means y is a function of t. That's what it means. Now, having said this, now we must have an understanding that by saying a differential equation is an expression of an explicit or implicit function. Explicit function means that, for example, if I have y equals to f of x, let's say y equals to 4x squared plus 6x. At every given time I have an equation, y is on one side, x is on the other side. That is what we call explicit function, where x and y are separated. They are on the opposite side of the equation. But if I have something like this, xy equals y squared plus x, you see something like this. On both sides of the equation, you have y and x. When you have equation in this form, you call it implicit function or implicit relation. Now, we are now saying that differential equation is talking about an equation that will either be explicit or implicit, but it is always relationship between y and t. So meaning that I can have y at this side and then t at the other side. This one is explicit differential equation. But if I have yt, for example, and I have t squared, this is, or maybe t squared plus y, this is implicit function. Why? On both sides of the equation, I have y and t together. That is implicit. But when I just have y at one side and t at the other side, that is explicit function. So differential equation can either be an explicit function or implicit function. That is what the definition is saying. Okay, so having said that, the next thing is order and degree of differential equation. Order and degree of differential equation. Look at this first one. You know, I have dy dt equals 2x plus 6. Because they can just give you they will list some equations and they will ask you to find the order and the degree. So you are now going to have, look at this one, dy dt equals 2x plus 6. Here I only have one dy dt in the equation. So, and if we look at it, the y is raised to power 1. This is where you always write it. Is raised to power 1. And then if you bracket it outside, it's also raised to power 1 because nothing is there. So this one is first order, first degree. Now, why is it first order? It is first order because that dy dt carries no power. It's like saying raised to power 1. And then if you open brackets, it's also raised to power 1. Now, in order and degree, what we are saying is that if I have the square y dt squared, for example, this is second order first degree. Why is it second order? It is second order because you are having 2 here. Then it is first degree because if you look at it, there is nothing outside. What you have outside is 1, because anything you write is raised to power 1. But let's assume I have something like this. Let's assume I have something like this. Now, this is third order second degree. You see that? Third order because it's having power 3 here, and it is second degree because it's having 2 outside. So that's how to determine the order and degree of a differential equation. Now, having said that, now let's try to now do this. Look at this. Here now, I have dy dt. I don't have anything here. So it's like saying I have 1. So this is first order, fourth degree. First order, fourth degree, because that's the power. Let's look at this one. Now you will see that here I have dy dt raised to power 3. Then I also have the square y dt squared, not raised to power anything. Now, because out of this one and this one, the ones that carries the highest power is the square y dt squared. So I will leave this one. I will go to this one. Why? Because this one is having more order. So it's having more order. That is, the order is higher than this. So here now, our answer is second order first degree. Now somebody might be asking, why is it not first order third degree? It is because I have the square y dt squared in a place where I have dy dt, then I have dy squared dt squared, and I have dy cube dt cube. I will always go for the one with the highest order. That is what will determine the degree. So I'm not going to take this one, I'm going to take this one. Now what I'm saying is that, for example, if I have the cube y dt cube plus the square y dt squared plus dy dt, look at something like this. Now this one now carry 4, this one carries 2, and this one carries 7, for example. They say I should determine the order and the degree of this differential equation. Now if I want to determine the order, I'll first look for my dy dt. Now here I have dy dt, but it's not having the highest order. Here I have the square y dt squared. Here I have the y cube dt cube. So this one is having the highest order, so I will go for this. I won't take this and this. Then my answer will now be third degree second order. Why? Because this one carries the highest degree, so it's the one that will determine the order. So third degree second order. I won't say because this one have the highest power, then I'll go and take it. No. So then for this, now look at this now. You can see that here I have what I'm supposed to have here is 2. Now here I have this square y dt square. You see that? The square y dt square means that that is the order. Even though it is having the highest power, I will not go for it. Why? Because this one has highest order. So because this one has highest order, my answer is going to be third order first degree. Third order first degree. Why? Because it's raised to power 1. Why do I have to go for it? Because third order is greater than second order. I will always go for the highest order. It is the order that will now determine the degree. So the next thing we now want to be moving to is general solution of differential equation.